We ready?
Yep, all set.
All right, first of all, I thought it was a very productive week for our group. If you take a look at the last week, I thought in all aspects we got a lot better as a team. Very good team win for us tonight. Certainly didn't have our best stuff in the first half. Went into halftime, had a pretty spirited discussion at halftime, and I thought that our group responded extremely well and got great energy from everybody that played. Could single out a lot of guys. I think it probably starts with Ben Carter. Played on a severely sprained ankle that he sprained at the end of the Indiana game. We needed him to play, and he played 31 minutes for us and was fantastic. Tyrell Green had played 2 minutes going into tonight's game and responded by getting 9 points and 6 rebounds in his first significant time as a Division I player. So I just think that great contribution from him. And obviously Derrick Jones started the second half. Ike had 3 fouls, started Derrick Jones the second half. And Derrick really got us going as he always does. I just thought Derrick's energy level and his explosiveness and his defense were fantastic. And then Patrick McCaw was the leader that he always is. So good team win for us. We'll take tomorrow off, which we desperately need, come back and practice Monday and have a very difficult challenge on Friday in the MGM against Oregon. But again, all in all, a very productive week for our group. We got better, and we know we have a long way to go. But really proud of the group and very proud of our response in the second half. I don't know which ankle it is, but ankle sprain, came down on someone's foot was what Stephen told me. Tried to go. Actually went back out there after the ankle sprain and made the 2 free throws, I believe. And then we subbed him, and then he tried to go and just couldn't go. And then at halftime, the doctor looked at him and indicated sprained ankle, and he was out for the game. So that was why it was so important for Ben Carter to play on his sprained ankle and give us the minutes that he gave us. And that's the contribution of Tyrell Green, and then Dwayne Morgan's energy was fantastic as well. So we rotated those 3 guys at the 2 big spots.
You talk about the defensive adjustments you made going into the second half. It looked like they really struggled to score.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was just our energy level. We didn't have the kind of energy we've had for the most part. I thought the 2 worst halves of basketball we've played this season, and we've only played 7 games, would be the first half against Chaminade and the first half tonight. And I think all of it was about energy, and our help side was much better in the second half. Our ball pressure was much better, and we defensive rebounded the ball. And then up until the last few minutes, we shot a great percentage from the foul line and still ended up shooting 77%. So that's something we have to continue to do. Get the free throw line and make free throws, which we did tonight.
Halftime message at both of those games very similar, Chaminade and this one? Or no?
Tonight was more spirited than, from my standpoint, was more spirited than the Chaminade. I thought that there was a more reasonable explanation for the first half against Chaminade. Just my perception as the coach. We played less than 12 hours before, difficult loss, and didn't like it. Let them know how I felt, but tonight was inexcusable the way we played in the first half. We can talk about a lot of things. I just said they're all excuses. We're not going to make excuses. We have a good team, we have depth, and a lot of guys are going to get opportunities, and let's go. And to our guys' credit, Ben Carter, Derrick Jones, Patrick McCaw, Tyrell Green, Dwayne Morgan, Jordan Cornish, Jalen, Ike, they all responded.
Tyrell seems like one of the guys who would benefit the most from Okinowa's departures from minutes. So can you just talk about what people should expect from him and what you've seen in practice at this point?
Yeah, I don't know. Tyrell Green is the perfect team player. He will accept whatever minutes he gets. He'll go to practice every day. He'll work hard. He'll help the team. And from a specific standpoint, he'll make shots. He'll move the ball in the offense, and he'll defensive rebound, and he'll do whatever it takes. And when he's not in the game, he'll cheer. And when he's in the game, he'll make team plays. He's absolutely the perfect team player, the perfect guy to complement our other guys. He can play the 4, he can play the 3, but the bottom line of his core, he's a team guy. We recruited him that way. He knew that coming in here. He's very popular with his teammates, and I think he'll be a big part of what we do moving forward.
Dave, second half, the defense, you switched to the man-to-man. Would you have done that if Zimmerman was there, or was it because Zimmerman wasn't there mainly, or You were going to go there anyway.
Yeah, I think we were getting hurt with our trapping in the first half. We just didn't have the energy level in the first half that we needed, so we pulled off the trap and just went straight man-to-man, and we just wanted to guard him. We wanted to make every pass tough. We wanted to contest every shot and defensive rebound the ball. And as much as we'd like to press and trap at every possession, sometimes you have to do what's best, and that was what was best tonight, was to try to make them score over us. And we held them to 27% in the second half after they shot 50% in the first half. We just wanted to make them earn everything, and they still made some plays, but our defense was much more fundamentally sound in the second half, but it had everything to do with energy.
Happy to see a three-pointer finally go down for Jordan.
Yeah, he's a good shooter, and every time his feeder said I wanted to shoot unless there's an obviously guy open and want to make an extra pass. He's a good shooter and made one tonight, and he'll make a lot more. He's got a track record. He shot close to 50% from three last year as a freshman, so he's such a pleaser. He wants to do well for his teammates and for his coaching staff and fans and so forth, and he's just pressing a little bit, but he's a good shooter. I have no doubt he'll make them. And he's one of our leaders. When things are not going exactly our way, he's one of the guys that's the most positive with the guys and picks the guys up. And the one thing about Jordan Cornish, just like Dwayne Morgan, he brings it every single day in terms of energy level. And I love that about Dwayne and about Jordan. Energy for those guys is contagious.
Are you concerned with the size of the dog? You lost Open Oval yesterday. Zimmerman gets hurt in the other games coming up at Oregon, Wichita State. Any concerns there with that front court?
Well, I was proud of Tyrell getting 9 points and 6 rebounds. It seems like most of the teams that we play against have got a stretch four-man. And confident that with a couple days off, Ben Carter will be back to 100%. My understanding is that Steven's injury is just ankle sprain, and Dwayne Morgan plays a lot bigger than he is, and Derrick Jones has the ability to get in there and play above the rim. And so we have the guys we have, and I'm glad we have the depth that we have, and I'm excited moving forward.
Dave, what can you say about Oklahoma leaving the program, leaving the team? How did that discussion go?
It was very respectful. Good Luck came into my office yesterday before practice and said that he'd been thinking, had talked to his family, and that he'd made a decision that he wanted to move on and leave the program. And I asked him if that's definitely what he wants to do, and he said yes. And I said, well, I just want to thank you for everything you've done for our program. Help build a great foundation, and I'll help you any way that I can. And so I wish him the best. He's a great young man. He's done well academically. He's helped us win games. I'm proud of the 8 minutes that he played against Indiana. He helped us win the Indiana game, and so I wish him the best. I don't know what his plans are exactly, but he'll finish the semester and move on. And so I wish him all the best. Very happy with what he was able to give us while he was here, and I'm sure he'll do extremely well wherever he goes.
Mike seemed to get limited minutes tonight. Was there any reason?
Sick.
Sick.
Yeah, I practiced yesterday, but probably shouldn't have. He was another guy. Steven got over the illness, and Ike had it. And Ike's really, really tough and didn't have his best stuff. Did practice yesterday, but wasn't at 100%. And so try to limit his minutes a little bit, and hopefully with a day off tomorrow and come back to practice Monday, Ike will be back to 100%. Because I thought Ike was one of the difference makers in the Indiana game.
Just want to clarify one last thing on Okinobo. There were reports that he had tried to leave either Monday or Tuesday, had to be talked into addressing the game. Do you know anything about that?
I'm not aware of any of that. The only thing I'm aware of is that played in the UCLA game. We went back to the hotel. The guys all got food. They took showers and they came to a meeting, and he was at the meeting. He was on time to every meeting. We had meetings the next morning, and so I don't know anything about any of that. I just know that he was at every team meeting. He was on every bus on time, and I'm not aware of any of that. And he played in the Chaminade game and played in the Indiana game. And like I said, I'm really proud of the 8 minutes that he played to help us beat Indiana. So I'm not aware of any of that. I know someone told me there have been some reports of that, but I can't substantiate that because I'm not aware of it. He and I certainly didn't have that discussion, and no one around him had that discussion with me or any of our staff.
Could you talk about the effects it might have Friday night season ticket holders actually having tickets to this game at the MGM Grand as opposed to last year? First
of all, I want to thank Daryl Seibel, our Senior Associate Athletic Director, for putting the Oregon game together. along with Ryan Miller, who's the liaison on my staff with scheduling. And one thing I said was I love to play this game. Obviously, Oregon's fantastic. They got a great coach. It's going to be a tremendous challenge. But I said the one thing we have to do is we got to get the season ticket package, because last year we were excited about the Utah game, and it ended up being the Las Vegas Bowl weekend, and it ended up being a Utah home game in the MGM. And so I said, if we're going to play this game, we've got great season ticket holders. They pay a lot of money to come in and watch our guys compete and play. It's during the rodeo. We need to put it in the season ticket package. And as long as we can do that, I'm in. And so as I traveled around the community this summer and talked to groups about how excited I was about the season, I think the biggest cheer I got, even bigger than some of the recruits coming in, the returning players, was when I said that, and we're playing Oregon in the MGM and it's in the season ticket package, and I think that was one of the times I actually got a standing ovation. So people are excited about it, and it'll be a great game, and you know, we played Oregon here a few years ago, and Ben Carter was the difference in that game. He was fantastic playing against us, and so it's the kind of schedule we're playing. You know, the marquee teams we're playing, but it was important to get some momentum tonight and find a way to win this game in the second half, and we did that. But I'm excited to have that season ticket package, so I thank our administration, Tina Coons Murphy, and Daryl for making that happen.
Anything else?
All right.
Ben, Derrick?
Derrick, I think you were, if I remember right, you were in post game at Sean. One of the things we talked about was what the halftime message was like after the first half, like that. And how did this one compare to that one?
It was the same way. He just came in the locker room and got us fired up, and we came on the second half with a lot of intensity and a lot of energy, and we went out and came back with the win.
You guys focus more on the defensive aspect of it in the second half, or keeping the flow of offense?
The offense is always going to come. We just harp on the defensive end so we could just get steals, good runouts, and play the fast break game that we want to play.
How tough was it not playing with drugs?
It's always tough not playing with your point guard, but we have a lot of players on this team and everybody that's going to step up. So Pat McCall stepped up, and Jalen came in and stepped up, and they did good.
Can you guys talk a little bit about Green, what he was able to bring to the table, and what he will in the future?
Tyrell, he came in the game and he got his chance and he used it, and he went out and played hard, and I hope he get more minutes, and I'm pretty sure he will be getting more minutes.
Coach Rice said there was a spirited discussion. He called it spirit at halftime. Can I get both of your comments on? Start with you, Ben. What was that? Give us your impression. What was that halftime speech like?
I'll tell you one thing. It was what we needed. Coach Rice came in there. He fired up, as he should be. You know, we weren't ready to play from the start of the game, and he got into us. And you know, like good teams do, they respond, and that's what we did.
Basically the same thing. He just came in there and got us fired up, and we came on the second half playing harder.
Have you seen that side of Coach Rice before? Was it something you?
I have. I've seen it before.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the first times for me, so something new.
Ben, you got a standing ovation after the charge you took tonight. What's that say to you think about the fan base here in Las Vegas?
I mean, they appreciate, you know, winning plays. You know, a guy takes a charge, dives on a ball, you know, sprints up, you know, blocks a shot, you know, plays that win ball games. And, you know, fans love that. Fans love energy plays, and it got our team going. And that's what I try to do every game, just do whatever I can, you know, just to get us in a position to win the ball game.
With good luck being gone, where's the rest of the team going to have to kind of step up where he'd be a big part of the game, or just off the court, even leadership-wise?
A lot of things we talked about heading into the season was our depth, you know, how deep this team is. Transfers happen. You know, unfortunately, it's part of college basketball, and you know, I told Tyrell, I was like, you know, it's your turn. You know, it's time for you to, you know, put your you know, footprint on this team, and you know, become a rotational player for us, and you know, take those minutes. And you know, it hurts. You know, Good Luck was one of us. He was our brother. He was, you know, our family. but that's how it is. You got to move on, and next man up mentality.
What was your first reaction when you heard it? Were you guys surprised? What was the first thing that entered your mind?
I was sad. I guess some of the guys on the team knew prior to when I found out. I was upset. Good luck's an awesome kid. He's a great kid. He's a great teammate. And it was like losing a brother. No way around it. We all live in the same apartment complex. We're together all the time, and this is a very close-knit team. Our team chemistry and how much guys like each other is, it tells so much about our team, and it hurt. Obviously, good luck needs to do what's best for him. Whatever that is, and we wish him the best of luck, and I'll still keep in contact with him and talk to him as much as I can. But as a transfer myself, that it is what it is type thing.
In the Oregon game on Friday, what's that going to mean for you?
It's just another ball game.
Just another game.
I mean, obviously, I've been looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it since we figured it out. It was on our schedule. But I'm going to go in with the same mentality that I go into every game. Do whatever I can for our team. Do whatever it takes to win. At the end of the day, it's a great opportunity for our team to play against another ranked opponent. And it's great for our program. So I'm looking forward to it.